It's 6 o'clock. Time for the meeting to start. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And I'd like to start out by, after every meeting, I get complaints about not being able to hear in the back. So you could all speak up and into the mic. That would be great. We have an amended agenda. Added an item at the bottom. Can I get a motion to approve the amended agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All right, that carries. So, oh, that's right. Well, I didn't hear any no's. So, all in favor of approving the agenda, say yes.
Yes.
Okay, opposed? All right. Consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as submitted.
Second.
All right. Discussion on that?
I have one question on accounts payable again. And it's under the attorney fees again. I don't know if I'm even allowed to ask. Derek and Full,
Yeah, this is,
are we being sued or did we prosecute somebody or?
it's the most nonsensical case we have. All this person has to do is hire an electrician to pull a permit and turn power back on to a certain area of this building, and he could open his retail business. But he refuses to, and he keeps taking us to court.
So you took us to court on this, and it's property sold.
Yeah, the property's sold.
So hopefully, I don't know if that's gonna help or not. But
Yeah.
yeah, so he sued the city, and it's, unfortunately, it's a suit that requires a lot of background to respond to. It's a hearing.
We spent about $5,000 to $6,000 to get an injunction to allow us to prevent safety problems for this man to be able to open his store. We put our money out, took the owner of the property to court so I could put some Jersey barriers up and a few other things to prevent anyone from hurting themselves. And in turn, he took us to court. I don't know.
Okay.
Individually,
Sorry, I asked.
I know, it was.
No, it's nonsense. It's complete nonsense, and it's wasting a bunch of taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a pretty good amount of money, so that's why I figured I'd ask.
So I'm assuming no restitution we can get out of that?
Very unlikely. I mean, it's.
Who's got the case?
Yep. Pardon me?
Who's got the case? Who's the judge?
Hoops. Okay, so.
Is this related to the old strip mall?
Yeah.
That's the old Dell's building.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's the only thing I had.
Anyone else? If not, voice vote on that. All in favor of approving the consent agenda, say yes.
Yes.
Opposed? Okay, consent agenda carries. Next up is messages from everybody. You want to start, Deb?
Okay,
Actually,
actually.
yeah, if I could start, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
I'm gonna ask that we strike the old business. I found a different way for that, so we actually don't need to talk about that long split tonight.
Do we need to amend the agenda?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could amend the agenda and take it off.
I
Okay.
make a motion to amend the agenda to remove old business resolution 2615 lot split request.
Second.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion on that? All right. Voice vote to approve the amended agenda again. All in favor? Say yes.
Yes.
Opposed? All right.
All right, thank you, appreciate that.
Mhm.
So just an update on road projects. So traffic setup will start April 6th. This is for Industrial Park and the southern end of Lake Street. Set up traffic control, the 6th and 7th concrete removal, the 8th to the 10th lower structures, pour concrete, 13th to the 15th mill. Then everything should be done by the 21st. That's the goal of Michigan Paving Company for Industrial Park and Lake Street. So those should be done in pretty good time.
Industrial Park in Lake Street?
South end of Lake Street.
Okay.
So from
Either
Thompson,
North end
Oh.
of Lake Street.
from Thompson to, sorry?
North end of Lake Street.
Oh, I'm sorry, north end, not south end, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And aside from that, I'm gonna be gone, I'm working a half day Thursday, I'll be off Friday and the following week. So if anyone needs me, I won't be available.
That's rude.
You're talking this week and
So this, I'll work half Thursday, off Friday and off all next week.
spring break.
Taking a cruise.
Okay.
Yeah, so flying should be fun.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Okay.
Okay.
Deb?
I don't think I have anything. Thank you.
All right. Roger?
Nothing.
Just want to mention that the senior dinner was
Tanya?
just, sorry. Are you looking at me, Lois? I don't know. I just wanted to mention that the senior dinner was very good again last night. Chrissy Marsh is an excellent cook, and we had 4 kinds of soups, and we had sandwiches and desserts, and we had probably about the same amount of people that we had before. And keep in mind, this one was from the first reallocation with the senior advisory committee. And because things kind of got going a little slower, so we had one dinner in October and then we had this one in March. But the current allocation gives us 2 more senior dinners. And Chrissy has said to people that Montague people can come if they pay. And if you're not a senior, you can come if you pay. I would be open to ideas on how we could increase in attendance. We have a lot of seniors in the city of Whitehall, and this is a free meal, and it's good. And we got out in advance. We had a news release, and it was on social media. But we probably, what do you think, Roger? About 35
Yeah.
at most. Yeah. And so. And like I said, I'm open to ideas for ways to get this publicized a little bit more. And just catch me after the meeting, okay, or email me.
Right?
The first thing that happened the first meeting I was here, we talked a lot about the new park down at the end of Colby, and it's really cool to see the start of it. And I really enjoy the view that's happening as it's getting cleared, and you get a really nice whole glimpse of that whole area. So I think it looks really nice.
Scott?
Well, both things that I was gonna mention have been mentioned. One was the senior dinner, and the other was progress at the park, so I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
Are we saving the fence on that? I hope. The, over there at the park, once that gets taken and moved?
It's out, but I don't know what they did with it. I need to I'll get with them
All
tomorrow.
right, yeah, I was just making sure we said, cause I heard that was expensive.
It was
It'd be nice-
pricey.
Nice to reuse it if we can.
Yep.
A couple things, just wanted to make mention, March 30th is the junk pickup for everybody. I'm just gonna keep bringing it up so everybody gets it out there. 4/13 is the start of the leaf pickup, and the stick and brush pickup starts on the 4th
Of April?
Of May.
of May. So it's all on the city's web page. It's all over everybody's Facebook pages for the city, but just to let you know what's happening. So that's all I have.
What was the date on the leaf pickup?
Pickup starts 4/13.
4/13.
Junk pickup is actually the first thing, so that's 3:30. So
And the leaf pickup is for 2 weeks.
stick pickup is one time around the city.
Can I add on a question to that, Mayor?
Yes, sir.
Dan, is it possible if we could have, the social media posts have been great and I've been sharing them, but I don't know if I've seen one with all of those things that Jeff mentioned, and it wouldn't hurt because, then people will see all of them together, and then we can share and reshare them, just put them all together because they're all close.
I could run a copy of this piece of paper. I have a couple on my refrigerator that I have them all written down on there.
Okay, we can do that. Just take a picture and send it.
Just a consolidated post.
Yeah. And then just run it regularly. I know you don't want to mess up the algorithm, but as much as you can get that out. People like that. That's a good service the city can put on all of those things.
All right. I also went to the senior dinner. It is very good. Christy does a lot of work to get that done. On Saturday, I worked the welcome desk at the Business Expo. I saw a bunch of people there, and it was a good time. But I didn't win the $500 drawing, so I'm a little disappointed. Last week, most of the people that have been put onto the planning commission took classes on planning and zoning, and I went to that too. It was very good. I think most of them did it by online. And I also took a class on capital improvements planning. And I think a lot of people don't realize how important how much planning there is that goes on in the city. And it's really important because so much money is tied into proper planning from the state and all that stuff. So it is a big deal, and the classes are fairly expensive, but they are important. Let's see. And that's all I had. So next up is public comment. If anybody would like to speak, and I'll hold you to 3 minutes.
Al Barnes, 1203 King Street. Yay for bring back the junk or the dump day or whatever. Yay! Thank you. But Joanna Street, oh my gosh. If we could just have the potholes filled up, I mean, I'm gonna have to go for another front end line. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. I realize, you have a lot of streets you have to do, but I've been there almost 50 years and it's never been done, ever, in 50 years. So that's it. But good news, bad news.
Well, you're gonna start seeing changes to the streets. You won't be the first one, but you can see things coming, which is really
Well, if
good.
we could just get the potholes done this year.
And Don, I had somebody talk about when they're doing potholes, taking the gravel and throwing it out on the grass. That's what I was told. Can they throw that stuff, the big chunks and everything, back onto the truck or something?
It usually goes in the back of the dump truck. We've had cold patch in the dump truck, and it's tough when you take the road stuff away and throw it in with the cold patch and it intermixes. It kind of destroys it, and it doesn't stick together anymore. So they'll brush it to the side, leave it on the side of the road, and come back and get it with another truck if they're filling holes. That's typically how we do it this time of year. Once we start hot mix, then they'll actually take all that gravel and they'll go right in the truck as we're putting down the hot mix.
Okay.
So it's just, you don't want to intermix the cold patch. It will never stick. It's bad enough already that it doesn't stay in the hole as long as we want, but
When does hot patch start?
we usually mid-April,
Is it
weather
Once
dependent.
the plant opens up?
Yeah, April 15th is their target date, but sometimes it's held off till the 20th. And that's Johanna, we're kind of waiting for the hot mix just so it'll stay a little bit longer. So the holes aren't super, super deep to hold that cold patch.
Okay. Anybody else like to speak at this time? Nope. All right. Since we did an amendment, we don't have any old business that I'm aware of. Go on to new business. And we have the Arts Council request.
Make a motion that we contribute $600 to the Arts Council for their program.
I second.
Any discussion on that?
We've done it in, I think we've done it every year since I've been on council, so. This might be $100 higher than what it was the last couple of times, I don't remember for sure. But I think it's a good program and it helps definitely get, gets another band into the thing, so I think it's very worthwhile.
All right.
I guess for me, last meeting, I asked if we could have some sort of policy for going forward with donation requests, and so I'm hesitant to continue to approve these, and going forward, I would like to see it as part of a request earlier so that we could get it into the budget. I mean, this happens every year, we're gonna probably donate every year, I think it's a great program, love to support it, but I would like to see it part of the overall process rather than just this one request this kind of late in the season.
Either that, Deborah, maybe we could just put X amount of dollars in a pot, call it a donations pot, and in case something pops up that they don't know that.
Well, I think that's the direction we're going with
That's what I'm kind of thinking,
with
that
the
would work
policy,
well.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm in agreement with you on
Yeah, I agree. I think going forward, I'd like to see more of a policy. I mean, there are a lot of worthwhile efforts in our community, and are we gonna say yes to all? How are we gonna decide if we don't feel like it makes sense for the city? I mean, we don't really have any criteria that I'm aware of. I don't disagree that it's a good program.
I think at the last meeting that Deb requested, did you request that we put that on the agenda for the work session coming up?
I don't
Is that-
recall if I specifically said that, but
I thought it actually was something to put into the budget in June, was to create,
create
like,
that.
we're kind of
Okay.
in this right now. We were going to deal with it as they came, but then moving forward, have a
So
pot
from
and.
July 1, that's when our
Yeah,
new
that's-
budget starts.
Okay.
And if we let it be known to everybody, these guys know that this is gonna be an annual
That's what I
thing,
say,
so,
I mean, they already know it's
they
coming.
put it in and say, hey, we, for this next budget year, we wanna do this. And I think that's just, once it's out there in the public, I think they'll catch on, so.
I do think probably on a work session it would be good to talk about criteria sooner rather than later. I would feel more comfortable having something in front of us that is a guidepost for when we make donations.
Would it be possible to have a listing of all the contributions we made last year? That'd probably be indicative of what we do most years, and that would be a good starting point. If we had a total of what we do.
Easier to find.
Yeah.
Simple.
Okay. So we need, that'd be a roll call vote?
Holmstrom,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes,
Mahan,
Yes.
Hilbrand,
Yes,
Squires,
Yes.
Cloud,
Yes.
Zeman.
Yes. So that motion carries. And next up is the is the Consumers Energy
Yeah, so,
acquired.
sorry if I confused anyone, I just kind of sent it out cold. It's, this is part of the West Colby Promenade project, and Consumers Energy won't move any lights without resolution. So that's where this came from. I didn't even put it in our roles, this is just something for Consumers Energy.
Do you need to have a number on it or not?
I can edit it if needed.
So, yeah, 21, so this is probably what, 22?
Yeah.
I'll move resolution, I guess we'll call it 2622, the removal of 3 lights by consumers at the promenade area.
Second.
Motion for discussion, we already did it. No, we didn't. Discussion on that?
Can we push them on the other lights down there while they're doing this, adding the LEDs that match the city down there along that curb?
I can bring it up and see what they'll do. They move at a snail's pace.
I know they
so-
do, yeah, it's been years, but it'd be nice to get those all looking the same, like ADD kicking in. So. That's all I have here.
All right, roll call vote on that?
Okay, Kabala,
Yes.
Squires,
Yes.
Hildebrand,
Yes,
Mann,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Holmstrom,
Yes.
Zemer.
Yes. And the last thing is the Recreation Passport Grant Program, Resolution 2621.
Yeah, so this was a late ad because I was just informed I needed to provide this. It's simply showing that the city is committed to cost share of a grant. The grant's worth $150, total project's $200. And I sent it out to all of you, and I misunderstood exactly what this particular grant focuses on. This is more about ADA compliance and renewing things. So a lot of like new playground equipment and things like that aren't part of this one, but it will be in the future. This will redo the parking lots, improve the pathways, bathrooms, convert one of the tennis courts fully into 3 pickleball courts, keep 1 tennis court, and keep both basketball courts. And new fencing. It makes the whole park look bad, so.
And this grant program's been around forever. It's an annual thing. It's off the stickers on your license plates is what this is for. So
Yeah,
it's every year, and it's millions of dollars a year. Maybe we'll get lucky.
right, and that's what this resolution does.
Got a motion for that?
I'll make the motion to approve resolution 2621.
Second.
Any further discussion on that?
The only thing I would say is that the goal meeting that we had was talking about beautification and improvements and all that, and this fits exactly right into that, ADA compliant, making that park area much more usable and appealing all the way around, so I think it's great.
I just want to mention that I want to make sure when we're looking at the parks, and I've mentioned this to other folks too, that we're thinking about all of the ages of our people, from kids to older adults and
Yeah, and
seniors.
something I didn't mention, this has like a lot of benches and natural gathering places to observe too. So it's not just all about activities, there's things like that.
Oh, good.
My question then, Dan, is the surface, are they going to totally redo the surface, or are they trying to flatten it out? It
It needs to be redone.
needs to be redone.
It's pretty wobbly, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's terrible. It's got a bunch of cracks in it and everything else. Will it be concrete then? Yes. Okay,
Or asphalt.
terrific.
One of the two.
Okay, great. If there's no other discussion, need a roll call vote on that?
Mahan,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Hildebrand,
yes,
Holmstrom,
Yes.
Squires,
Yes.
Kabala,
Yes.
Zemer.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
That brings us to the second public comment. If anybody'd like to get up and talk, now would be the time. All right. I think we're at the end of the meeting there, so I'll say God bless Whitehall, and we're good.